Nikita Singhal from Webtel, and today we are briefly discussing the changes observed in the ITC provisions with respect to availment of credit since July 1, 2017. So stay tuned. Input tax credit, that is ITC, is a backbone of GST. It is a well-known fact that an important reason for introduction of GST was seamless flow of credit and minimizing tax cascading. In GST, credit is to be availed on self-assessment basis, and calculating correct amount of credit is one of an important as well as a tedious task. Further, since the implementation of GST, the claim of ITC has witnessed multiple amendments, thereby making it all the more difficult to understand all the intricacies involved. And in this video, we are going to discuss the amendments made in ITC provisions with respect to availment of credit till now. In GST, credit is availed by taxpayer through GSTR 3B, and certain restrictions are imposed on it from time to time for ITC availment. A legal history with respect to claim of ITC on transactions which are required to be reported in GSTR 1 by the supplier are as follows. So from 1st July 2017 to 8th October 2019, there was no express provision to claim ITC. Okay, so you can take the credit on self-assessment basis. Now, from 9th October 2019 to 31st December 2019, a new rule 36(4) of CGST rules was inserted to restrict the claim of ITC up to 120% of eligible ITC for which documents has been uploaded by supplier in GSTR 1. So after that, that is from 1st January 2020 to 31st December 2020, the restriction of 120% in Rule 36(4) of CGST rules was reduced to 110%. Thereafter, from 1st January 2021 to 31st December 2021, this restriction was further reduced, and in this the 110% limit was reduced to 105%. That is, provisional credit of only 5% was available in the period between 1st January 21 to 31st December 21. Now, with effect from 1st January 2022, provisions has been further amended and a new provision has been inserted. So, with effect from January 1, 2022, a new clause named AA to Section 16(2) of CGST Act has been inserted, vide Section 109 of Finance Act 2021, which was made applicable with effect from 1st January 2022, vide Notification number 39/2021, Central Tax dated 21st December 2021. Further, consequent changes have been made in Rule 36(4) of the CGST rules. So now, accordingly to the changes made, a registered person shall be able to avail ITC in respect of only those invoices or debit notes, the details of which has been furnished by the supplier in their GSTR 1 or IFF and which are appearing in GSTR 2B. So you can see that it is now very important to avail credit on the basis of GSTR 2B only, and no provisional credit is available to any taxpayer. So the facility to reconcile GSTR 2B and books of accounts is also available in WebGST, and it can be used to file GSTR 3B in timely manner with correct data. If you want to know more about the WebGST solution, then visit the link mentioned in the description below and let us know in the comment section if you have any doubts. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you found this video helpful. Next Tuesday we will be coming up with another interesting video to make compliances better for you. Till then, stay safe and stay tuned with us for a better compliance journey.